Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones, immediately taking the center of the octagon. You know he's got a lot of weapons. We'll see how he approaches this fight early as he tries to get a 10th career win by knockout. Severn goes for the takedown. He misses. He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
All right, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Severn's in half guard now. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jones. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Staying busy from bottom position here. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Making all these shots count. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Jones is right back to the full mount. All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career where when he gets you down, he is so long that even from your guard, he can land brutal elbows and cause so much damage. That has been the game plan tonight, and you can see that what Jones set out to do, he is accomplishing. They should be very proud, his team in his corner.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. On the shot, there you go, single leg.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, so for one fighter, the round mercy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Here we go. Hands up, baby. Here we go.
Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he's got his back. You got to isolate a hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number one to escape.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Protect your face. Hands up.
Moving to his left now. Severn's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
More.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Protect your face.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Take some shots.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Relax, keep those hands up.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Protect your face, hands up. Hey, let's go, hands up.
Beautiful job by the champion.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Nice. Oh, and now the hip toss in a great position now to dole out damage.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
Let's go, let's take this round.
Under a minute to go.
I need you to give it everything. Take his back.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Let's move to side control.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
2 rounds in the books.
Stop!
Nice job, man.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nice kick to the midsection. Oh, is he putting it all together tonight? Another huge kick lands. Takedown defense holds up.
Knee to the body. Knee.
Back and forth we go.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork.
Straight right is there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, picks him up, DC!
He's got him up. Great single leg. Put him down. You are a child, boy. You belong to me.
Imagine being able to pick up another man and say, you go here, bro. You go here.
I can't.
I know.
I've done it before. John, I've done it before. Good punch.
Let's go. That was a great shot.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That right thigh really starting to show some bruising.
Nice block.
And now some distance as they pull apart.
Keep pushing.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Jones's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
You're still in this. Keep moving. Don't give up.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Hey, scramble,
Nice
get up.
transition.
Scramble and get up.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3. Jones gets pounded here on the ground. The elbow doing most of the damage there. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose.
You ready? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Well timed with the short uppercut and the clinch by Jones.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh!
That'll do it!
Oh! Woo!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Dan the Beast Severn.
Well, without a single mustache hair out of place, Dan Severn gets the job done here tonight. He's had a lot of signature wins in the octagon thus far, but you got to think this one is going to feel bigger than most. He put